Hello. All right. This week I have a fun topic to talk with you about. It is about transitioning from the weight loss phase into just that healthy lifestyle phase we call optimization, where we're always working on our health and moving forward. One thing I like to remind my clients is weight loss and health there's no finish line. You don't see that number on the scale and just say, I'm finished with worrying about what I'm eating and being conscious of my habits. No, it is a lifestyle. And during that weight loss phase, the fuelings make it really simple so that you really have some time to spend that energy on mindset and creating that good relationship with food and creating that awareness in your body, being able to recognize when hunger comes from emotions and physical hunger. So as we move through transition, we have a lot of great tools to help you move into this great phase where you have a good relationship with food. You get to incorporate all your food groups and really be mindful and aware of what you're putting into your body and what you're doing. All right, there's a few resources I really want to share with you that will help you during this phase. The first one is the new Optavia guide. If you haven't ordered the new Optavia guide since, let's say, April 2023, they've updated it and put so many helpful things in regards to transition. And even for the weight loss phase, for the 5-in-1 phase, there's so many great charts and helpful things in the new Optavia guide. So grab yourself a new one so that you have all of those resources. That makes it really great. Walks you through each week, gives you the tools to help you know how to calculate your TEE, how many calories you need to maintain that healthy weight loss. It even has some QR codes that you can print off trackers as you're going through transition to make it really simple. Even gives you sample meal plans. It just, so many great resources. Has lists of fueling exchanges. So once you transition from using as many fuelings, it gives you healthy things to use in place of that. So it's a great resource. It's kind of like a condensed version. Now, this is something that you really want to study and be prepared for and make it just part of your journey of educating yourself to move to this next phase. So a couple other resources is Element 14 in your life book. Talks about transition to healthy eating for life. So that's a great one. And then for even more information, let's see, pages 316 to 341 in Dr. A's Habits of Health. It kind of goes super condensed and then a little bit more information in the life book and then lots of great information in Dr. A's Habits of Health book about transition on page 314. So get those out if you are close to transition or if you just want to see what's ahead with transition. But transition can be really simple. It doesn't need to be scary. It's really a fun time of your journey, your health journey. And the basics that we just want to remember is all of the things that you're learning during this weight loss phase, you're moving into transition. The main thing that's going to change is that energy balance, what you're putting in, how much food you're putting in, and what food groups. We're going to add in all the food groups back in. Nothing's off limits. This is a healthy lifestyle, but you're going to be more mindful and aware of how you balance that food and the portions that you're having. So a few reminders that we use throughout our health journey is the high five. These are things that we're going to do high five checks. I like to do a high five check just consciously every day. How am I doing with my water, my sleep, my exercise, my balanced nutrition, and my mindset? If I can catch myself early and course correct, it's so much easier to stay with those healthy habits. Now, in regards to transition, I love how the guide just walks you through each step. Each week you add in a new food group. You get to practice incorporating that food group in balance. So whenever you eat fruit or a grain, you always pair it with a protein to learn blood sugar balance. That's really the key for long-term success is eating the right foods in the right balance to keep your blood sugar balance so that you can continue to keep that inflammation down, to have energy, to control the hunger and the weight loss. The weeks that we talk about exercise. Exercise is something that you want to be doing, especially before you start transition, because that extra energy burning really helps you be able to eat more, and it helps give that little wiggle room so that the weight's not coming back. If you are exercising, you're also more mindful to be taking care of your body. So get out and walk for 10 minutes, incorporate some kind of exercise before you start transition so that you're in that habit for that good lifelong habit of exercise. So that's a big one. Another thing that I really encourage is smaller portions, the 9-inch plate. If you're not eating off a 9-inch plate yet, that's a great thing for transition is just learning how to fix your plate. Half of your plate with vegetables, and you're going to incorporate fruit, a quarter with lean protein, and a quarter with healthy grains. And in your Optavia guide, there's such great charts that teach you, and in your books, what grains are the best ones to eat. The whole grains, the low glycemic grains like sourdough, spikes, and rye bread spikes your blood sugar less. Those are all things. But a couple of things that I want to encourage is use the fuelings as you go through transition and even into maintenance. Make it as simple as you can as your body is self-regulating, adding more calories and incorporating more carbs. The fuelings just make it really easy. The fuelings are a tool. They're also something that you can use into maintenance. I still use fuelings years later. I just ate a bar because if I don't want to go fix something, I can just grab something and know that I'm good for 3 hours if I had a fueling. So it really makes it more simple. So make things simple. Meal prep a little bit if you need to. When you're going to the store, make sure that you're stocking up on healthy proteins and healthy vegetables and fruits. Have things easier to grab. I think that's a big one. And have a goal. You reach that goal of your healthy weight loss, celebrate, and then know what you're working on next. You're never just done. Maybe you're going to increase exercise and really work on that, or really work on some mindset. But also staying in touch with your coach, checking in regularly, at least once a month. Connect with your coach. Let them know how you're doing with your habits, and catch yourself early if you start slipping. If you start gaining weight back, give yourself a little buffer, like 5 pounds. If it goes over that, like, just ask yourself, where am I slipping out of those high fives? Call your coach if you need and go over that and get back on track. If you can catch it early, it's so much easier to just get back on track and course correct than starting over. And you know what? It's a journey. It might not be 100% perfect for the rest of your life. You're learning, it's ups and downs, but I promise you, if you stay plugged in, if you stay connected, if you keep learning, and if you transition, even if you don't hit your goal and you decide you want to take a break, talk to your coach about doing a quick transition so that it's not shocking your body into adding so much more food and carbs and calories. That's where we get in trouble. So you have the resources, you have the support, and you have the help to be successful long-term for the rest of your life. And I've mentioned it before. One of the things that has helped me the very most through transition and keeping my weight off long-term is helping someone else. If you haven't explored what it would look like to be a health coach and help a friend, help a family member to be healthy, it is a game changer. It's hard to go backwards when you're helping someone else move forward. It keeps you plugged into the community. It keeps you plugged in with your coach even more, and other people working on getting healthy. So it is like a health insurance for yourself. If it's something that you are curious about, make sure that you explore that, especially as you're on your health journey. That's one of the best times to help someone else, have them join you on your health journey. And it's not a great fit for everyone. So don't feel like if you explore it, you have to do it. But that's one thing that has helped me through my health journey, is helping other people and continuing my education. So just remember, you have lots of resources. Check out the new Optavia guide. There's even a PDF version. If you Google Optavia guide, actually the new Optavia guide, will just come up with a PDF, and you can download it and look and print off the things that you want, or just order yourself a hard copy. It's so nice. But there is a plan once you get to your goal weight that will incorporate all the food groups. Nothing will be off limits, but like I said, we're going to be more intentional, more mindset about what we want, and have a plan to help you learn how to regulate that insulin, that blood sugar, so that your body can stay at a healthy place without the cravings and hunger and weight fluctuations. So I love that there's a plan for you, and you're going to do great. And it's an exciting step. So don't be afraid of moving to that next step, but enjoy the weight loss phase where it's very simple and simplified, and just know that you have all the help and the tools that you need to move forward and continue on your health journey and have success for the rest of your life. All right, have a great week. Don't forget to study some of those resources that I mentioned. I think you will be very excited to know all of the help that you have for the next step. All right, talk to you later. Bye.